Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a 3-course meal for your Valentine. Okay, now Valentine is on a weekday. I think it's on a Tuesday, and you guys know how all the restaurants will be packed. I'm going to show you guys how to make quick and easy meals from the comfort of your home. And if your spouse likes good food, homemade food, then you should definitely make sure you watch this series. Okay, so a 3-course meal consists of a starter, your main dish, and your dessert. And we're going to start with our starter. But first, if you're here to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video. And let's get cute. So these are the ingredients that we'll be using for our chicken and corn soup. Chicken and corn soup is I usually have it in Chinese restaurants, and it is so delicious, and it is made with very simple ingredients that you definitely have. This is boneless chicken breast, these are eggs, and this is our sweet corn. If you have fresh sweet corn, you can also use that, but the point of this recipe is just to make it really quickly. So canned sweet corn works, and this is just flour, or if you have corn flour, this is just what we're going to use to thicken the soup. So the first thing I'm going to do is to boil my chicken breast. So let's cook.
So I have some water here in my pot, and it is currently boiling. I'm going to add some salt, and I'm going to add black pepper. This is all the seasoning that you need for this soup. Okay, you don't need curry, you don't need thyme, you don't need whatever, just salt and black pepper. Now once I finish adding my black pepper, I'm going to add my chicken breast, and I'm going to cover my pot, and I'm going to allow the chicken to cook. All right, now we're going to work on our corn. I have opened my corn, rinsed it out, and we're going to split our corn into 2 parts. This is sweet corn, like I stated earlier. And now to the first half, you're going to add it to your food processor or your blender, and you're going to put some chicken stock to blend it. What we're basically doing is blending the corn to form a paste. Okay, now I'm just adding my chicken broth. Now in hindsight, I should have just used a bigger spoon to scoop this out, because I don't know why I keep going back and back. But basically, just bring out enough broth to blend your corn into a paste. And once that is done, you're just going to use your food processor, chopper, whatever, and just blend it up until you get a smooth paste. Okay, now once that is done, we're going to go back to our chicken. The chicken is fully done at this point. Now we're going to bring it out, and we are going to shred our chicken. Now to shred our chicken, we're just going to use 2 forks, and we're just going to pull it apart like what I'm doing. Once the chicken is fully cooked, it's easy to shred it with 2 forks. Okay, so just shred it up until your chicken looks something like this. Now that broth is going to form the base of our soup, but we want it really smooth. Okay, so we're going to sieve that broth, and once you get to the end of the broth where you have these lots of particles like the black pepper particles, you're just going to throw that part away. Now you're going to pour that sieved broth back into your pot. As you can see, there was a little particles down in the bowl, and I took that out. Now that blended corn, we're going to bring it back in, and we're going to add it to the soup. Now cover it and allow the soup to boil. Okay, this soup is pretty easy and comes together really quickly. Next, you're going to add that shredded chicken that we did earlier, and we're just going to mix everything together. I also added my sweet corn at this point. Okay, so add that remaining half of your sweet corn, and you're going to give everything a good mix. Okay, now just mix. My daughter was walking around anyways, just mix that up, and we're going to go ahead and add our egg whites. So basically what I did was the egg, I took out the egg yolk, and we're using just the egg white for this. If you use the egg yolk, it's going to be tasting of egg. Now this soup uses sugar. Yes, it uses sugar, so just add like a tablespoon of sugar. Add your corn flour slurry. That's a mixture of flour or corn flour and water. And guys, this was ready. Guys, if you have ever tasted this soup, let me know in the comment sections. Those that love Chinese knows this soup, and this soup is so good. Just let me know if you have tried this soup in the comment section, and we're going to move on to our main dish.
Our main dish, we're making a quick shrimp and egg fried rice. The point of making the shrimp and egg fried rice is so that we can have our protein, our rice in one dish, so that we don't have to start cooking a separate protein. Now I'm going to walk you through the ingredients that we're going to use. It's really easy. This is some chopped onions, garlic and pepper. This is what I call my starter pack. I have here the shrimps, washed, clean, deveined. I have some pepper here. I have sweet corn, green peas and sweet corn. Then I have sazon here. I have our sauces. This is sesame oil, this is oyster sauce, and this is dark soy sauce. I'm also going to be using cooked rice. Now this is why this recipe is so easy. You can literally cook the rice the day before, put it in your fridge, all the better. Okay, and I have some eggs here. This is 4 eggs and some salt. That is all you need to make this recipe, and it comes together really quickly, especially because the rice is all cooked. Okay, so let's make it.
For our main dish, we're going to start by adding some butter. There are some ingredients I didn't list earlier, so I'm just going to tell you. I didn't list butter, but this is just unsalted butter, and I like to fry my prawns in unsalted butter. Okay, now I'm just going to put my prawns in the pot, and I'm going to season it. To season my prawns, I'm using sazon and salt, just a pinch of salt. Okay, this little salt, guys, not a lot of salt, because sazon is, it has a lot of spices in it, so you just want to go easy with your salt. Now you're going to fry your shrimps until it is, brown on both sides and is looking just like this, and you're going to take it out of the pot. I promise you, you don't need a lot to cook your shrimps. Sazon and salt with some butter just does the trick, for me at least. Next up, we're going to fry our eggs. So I used 4 eggs for this recipe, like I stated earlier. And once you just pour it in, you're going to begin to whisk it until it is properly scrambled and done. All right, that's all. The eggs also absorb that butter that was left in the pan, which gives the egg extra taste and flavor. So I'm just breaking up the eggs and I'm going to take it out of the pan. Next, you're going to add some flavored oil. I didn't list this earlier, but I just figured that flavored oil was going to give this dish an even deeper flavor and taste. Now we're going to fry our starter pack, which, as I mentioned earlier, is some minced onions, garlic, and scotch bonnet peppers for that heat. Okay, now you're going to saute these for about 5 minutes until everything is fragrant, and once it is fragrant, we're going to go ahead and add our cooked rice. Like I said, this recipe comes together really quickly because you could have boiled your rice the night before. Now I'm going to use my spoon to break down my rice and allow it to incorporate before I add my oyster sauce, and I'm going to add my soy sauce, and we're just going to saute that rice in this whole mix. Guys, this is already coming together. I mean, I promise you, if you have your rice cooked, this will take you less than, let me just say, about 15 minutes basically, and it is ready. Now mix everything to combine, and once it is properly combined, we're going to go ahead and add our shrimps, and we're going to add that our scrambled eggs that we made earlier. And guys, at the last minute I decided not to add the sweet corn, so I just added only the green peas. And can you see how beautiful this looks already? Can you just see how beautiful it looks? Now we are going to add some sesame oil for some extra flavor and for that Chinese taste that you guys love. Sesame oil is very important, so just drizzle it on the food at the end, and you're going to give everything a really nice mix. Guys, I told you that this comes together really quickly, right? Did I lie? And it is so tasty. Even you serve this for your spouse, for your boyfriend, whoever, they will be transported to their favorite Chinese dish in 15 seconds. Okay, now this is just basically what everything looks like. It comes together really quickly, and we're going to do our dessert next.
Our final thing is our dessert, and I'm keeping it really simple. So these are grapes, apples, and blueberries. Use whatever fruits that you have. This is Greek yogurt, and this is almonds and some pistachios. So basically, I'm just going to put the yogurt in here. I'm keeping the dessert really nice and fresh, right? So, and healthy. So we're going to combine this like so, and we're going to add the nuts on top of it. This is such a healthy and delicious delicious dessert to make. Yes, it's delicious. My daughter is hearing me, and I'm giving her the eye like, you're not supposed to be talking, but she's not getting it. So alright guys, so this is what it looks like. Let me set it up so that this is all we made. This is our starter. This is the chicken and corn soup. I also made some spring rolls. Anyways, not from scratch because we don't have time to do that, alright? So just buy a frozen spring rolls and fry it. This would go with the starter, okay? I have our rice. This is our main course, our shrimp and egg fried rice. And I also fried some plantain because we are Nigerians and we like plantain. And this is our dessert, this delicious fruit salad, okay? And this is how to fix a 3-course dinner for your spouse, your loved one, whoever on Valentine's Day. If you guys have loved this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends and your family, and if you do try any of these recipes, make sure you tag me. If you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe to the channel. And I'm just going to set this up and plate it, and so that you guys can see the final verdict. Okay?